G'day champions, Plum here, and welcome back to this week's vendor reset, greatest on the interweb. It's June 3rd, and today's vendor video will cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must-buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. With all that said and done, champions, let's get stuck into these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at our countdown vendor, where we've got a lefty shotgun. This one's already got D-top on it, and it comes with perfect sledgehammer. A very, very good buy. We've got the new Imminence cloak knee pads. These have that plus 50% reduced threat. I haven't really used these before, but it is worth picking up. Both these items will be available at your Cassie Mendoza vendor from tomorrow for regular credits. And the third item's a DZ exclusive. It's the gift backpack. This one's got weapon damage and crit chance. Swap that health to crit hit damage. A very, very good buy for just 75 countdown credits. All these items will be here all week long. Swing on by if you feel like you want to pick something up. Heading over to the Haven to see what the lads have, and first up we're at Marco. He's got this PDR assault rifle that's got streamline on it. I would just be picking this up to add streamline to my library. The other guns, very, very average, and the gear set pieces, there's nothing that you couldn't farm for in the open world or in Countdown that would be better than this. Hopping next door to see our old mate Roy, and the guns here, not great. There is a D50, but it's pretty shit. And for the gear set pieces, the Sokolov gloves, maybe, but that's a lot of optimizing. And we've got a Wyvern holster here with skill tier, skill haste, and status. Might be worth picking up if you're looking at making a status build. At our White House vendor this week, the named item is the Carpenter chest. I'm not a fan of it. Gonna quickly browse through the other items. This Alps chest is actually very, very good. Skill tier, skill haste, repair skills. Pick the talent that you like. Perfect for a healer build. I'm gonna pick this one up. At your clan vendor this week, the named item is the Caesar's Guard chest with perfectly skilled. The gear set items, ongoing backpack with weapon damage, explosive resistance, negotiator's mask, weapon damage and armor regen, and rigger's holster, skill tier, headshot damage. Quickly browsing through the guns, nothing that fantastic, and the gear pieces, I was gonna say are pretty trash, but this is actually very good. Sokolov backpack, max weapon damage, it's got crit damage, roll on some crit hit chance, and it's already got bloodsucker on it. This one is perfect for a fast-paced run-and-gun SMG build. At our theatre settlement this week, we have the Whisperer with swap speed. Quickly browsing the other items. Both these Providence pieces aren't too bad. The gloves have got decent weapon damage and some crit chance. The knees, weapon damage and crit damage. Roll on some crit, and they're all red. Not too shabby. At the castle, we have the White Death, but this one's got reload speed and in sync. Skip it. The guns, pretty average, and the gear set pieces, yeah, not worth it. Moving on. Over at the campus, oh looky, we've got another White Death, but this one's got crit damage and vindictive. Skip it. The other guns, pretty average, and the gear set pieces, nothing of interest. On to the next one. Righto champions, now it's time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we're going to start at DZ West, and I got really excited here, but we have Emperor's Guard knee pads, skill tier and skill haste. Not amazing, but if you're really desperate, you could pick these up. And remember champions, your DZ vendor items will cost DZ resources, so just double check and make sure it's really going to be worth it. Nothing here tickles my pickle. On to the next one. Shooting on down to DZ South, we've got a Devil's Stew backpack. This one's got weapon damage, weapon handling, and crit damage. Not an amazing item, but you could pick it up if you really want it. For the guns, pretty average. And the rest of the gear here, really underwhelming stuff. Let's move on. And to round off our Dark Zone vendors, we're going to be at DZ East, where we've got the Night Watcher mask. There's also a relic for a named item. And just glancing at the rest of the gear, it's just really, really underwhelming. And our final stop this week is going to be at the brand new vendor in Brooklyn. If you haven't yet purchased this DLC, this vendor won't be available for you. Quickly going to browse through the guns here, nothing great, and the gear set pieces, maybe the electric mask here, skill tier, status, and skill haste. But sadly, that's it, champions. Honestly, not a very good week for the vendors. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it's going to be on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, keep shooting, and giving them hell. I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.